It continues for fire victim tax exemptions.
Action News Now reporter Chloe Curtis breaks down the latest bill aiming to do just that.
Across the ridge, there are signs of rebuilding 5.5 years after the Camp Fire. It's one of the many reasons survivors say they don't want to be taxed on their settlements. A bill to do that has been introduced 4 times now, never quite getting enough traction to pass or coming up for discussion at the wrong time.
Office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
But today, the bill is getting new life, now included in a $78 billion tax package that still needs to clear both chambers of Congress.
Taking the taxes away from us and the deduction from the lawyers, it's a big loss.
Congressman Doug LaMalfa says if passed, the deal protects fire survivors in more ways than one.
So the important provisions are is that you will not be taxed on your award that PG&E is paying out, and you will not pay for the taxes on the attorney's fees. They will pay their own income taxes on their own work as attorneys on this.
LaMalfa says he's optimistic that this time is it and ahead of the April 15 tax filing deadline. Last week, Paradise Town Council member Steve Crowder went to Washington, D.C. to advocate for the bill. One of the unknowns at that point was what the wildfire tax exemption bill might be bundled with to help it gain traction in Congress. He says the bipartisan deal is promising.
Frankly, I didn't have a problem what it was packaged with, just as long as it'll pass.
He says now isn't the time to stop pushing for relief.
We're, 5.5 years from our fire and even further from the Sonoma fire. So, other disasters have taken precedence, and we're not quite in the forefront that we used to be. So it really needs to get done now.
While the community is recovering physically, many survivors are still trying to recover financially.
They lost everything. They had to pay for the construction. They had to pay for furniture, clothes. It takes time to get all that back. And every penny that we can get back, it helps so much.
If passed, the exemption applies to wildfire relief payments received after 2019 and before 2026. In Paradise, Chloe Curtis, Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Congressman Doug LaMalfa hopes the deal will go to vote by mid-February.